From the 1011 Now streaming studio, this is 1011's Morning Pulse.
Sponsored by Murray Roofing.
Good morning. This is Craig Allison with your Morning Pulse for Wednesday, February 19th. Our first story on the national side this morning. While it's been assumed Elon Musk is running the Trump administration's Department of Government Efficiency, White House official Joshua Fisher says that's not the case. He issued the statement to a federal judge overseeing a case filed by Democratic state attorney generals challenging the DOGE effort to downsize the federal government. Fisher called Musk an employee in the White House office, but said he is not an employee of DOGE. Last week, Musk spoke about DOGE's efforts while standing next to the president in the Oval Office during a news conference. So now it's still unclear who is actually in charge at DOGE. New this morning here locally, we're working to learn more information about a crash on I-180 underneath the Cornhusker Highway that heavily damaged a vehicle and a guardrail. Lincoln Fire and Rescue and Lincoln Police were called to the area around 9:45 last night after a vehicle wrecked right underneath the bridge. Northbound 180 was shut down for cleanup before reopening. Lincoln Police have not released any information about the crash, but we do know LFR did not take anyone to the hospital. Third story happening in the unicameral, the battle to vote through bills that will balance the budget. Governor Pillen's plan went before a committee yesterday, but many lawmakers and lobbyists alike saying it will be a bumpy road with a projected almost $500 million budget deficit to close that could put some Nebraska programs and services in a pinch. The Nebraska Chamber of Commerce and Tourism industry are opposed to pulling from funds that help draw people to Nebraska. Many lawmakers are anxiously waiting a new fiscal forecast from the state at the end of the month. And your fourth story, with our extreme cold lingering, it's important to stay cautious the next few days. It's a weather alert day, so that is there, and as well as checking our website for those closures, delays, and the roads on the Nebraska 511 map. The National Weather Service says it's best to minimize travel as much as you can. If you have to travel, double check your tire pressure, antifreeze levels, and keep a winter survival kit in your car. Also make sure to check on the elderly and bring pets indoors. Wrapping up with your final story, Nebraska's Cattleman Classic is celebrating its 34th annual winter edition. Classic is an 8-day event designed to build the next generation of leaders in the beef industry. Cattle producers from all across the state and the country bring their cattle. Sale vendors of the beef industry also showcase new technology, food, and other items for producers. Classic is free to the public, and the Cattle Breed Show is set to begin today at the Buffalo County Fairgrounds. That is your Morning Pulse for this Wednesday morning. We'll wrap things up with a look at your 7-day forecast.
You've been listening to 1011's Morning Pulse. Watch, listen, stream on the 1011 Now app, on YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Sponsored by Murray Roofing.